Hello, I'm Sophie, and I'll continue sharing from the book by my guru, His Eminence, the 25th Samtuko Rinpoche. And this is the book, Compassion Conquers All, Teachings on the 8 Verses of Mind Transformation by Sam Rinpoche. I'll be reading part 3, Wisdom. Meditation on Impermanence, page 137. May I remember my Guru's instructions. When the doctor gives up on me, when rituals and pujas no longer work, when friends have given up hope for my life, when anything I do is futile, may I be blessed to remember my Guru's instructions. These words of the great Panchen Lama sum up the total motive and the total reason to practice the Dharma. What is he talking about? In the beginning, in the middle, and finally in the end, nothing matters except for our Guru's instructions. And what is our Guru's instructions? Our Guru's instructions is to practice the Dharma. What exactly is practicing the Dharma? To practice the Dharma is transforming our mind from negative state of afflictions and emotion to positive states as much as we can. Death is very near. Death is very soon. Life, time, energy is going by very fast and passing by so fast it's almost unaccountable. But is the time passing by without Dharma or with Dharma or without Dharma? And when I say that, we must look even deeper. When I say with or without Dharma, it means with transformation or without transformation. If we are stuck on mantras, ritual prayers, and if we are stuck on meditations, teachings, retreats, and we are stuck on visiting holy places, yet the mind never ever changes, we have to examine why. We have to check why. We have to check why, and we have to check it immediately. We must not delay, and we must not be comfortable that we are not changing and transforming. This is very important. We should practice the Dharma in order to become a fully enlightened being, to be of utmost benefit to others and ourselves. You will continuously create positive actions if you are free of the 8 worldly concerns. And remember death at all times. But if you don't remember death, you will constantly create more negative karma and become more unsuitable for liberation. At the time of death, you will feel intense regret at having wasted your precious opportunity. Death is certain. No power in the universe can stop your death. Every person that has been born has died. Even the Buddha himself had to die. Within 80 years' time, every single person in this room will be dead. So what will matter at that time? That is completely uncertain. Blindly, ignorantly, and delusionally, and out of great conditioning, we make plans, but actually there are no plans to make, because the plans are not in our hands. Secret mountains and caves, forests, huge skyscrapers and vaults, and bulletproof glass cannot protect us from death. There is nowhere to hide. From the time we are born, from the moment we spring from our kind mothers, we are racing towards death. It is like a bullet train that never stops. There are no stops. There is only a destination. Every breath is getting closer to death. Some people avoid this subject and avoid the truth thinking that by not facing it, it will not happen. Imagine out of the 70 years we are basically alive, half of it we spend sleeping. The other half is spent working, eating, quarreling, shopping, traveling, and watching television. Very little time is spent on Dharma. And even the very little time that we spend on Dharma, is it really Dharma? That's how rare and precious Dharma is. When we were young, we put off our Dharma practice until we are stable in life and we have some wealth. When we are middle-aged, we get distracted. Every week is signing another contract, and after one, I will practice Dharma. When we get older, we look back and regret the practices that we could have done and did not. Age is no guarantee. Children or young children often die before older people. Health is no guarantee. Healthy people die before sick people. The very things that are meant to keep us alive can become conditions that actually kill us, such as food, housing, medicine. In general, huge trees, forests, and mountains all can be destroyed. And they are so strong, big, and solid. And our bodies are so fragile. Near and dear ones give rise to attachment and pain. No one can share our experience of death. If you remember death, your Dharma practice becomes pure. Your Dharma actions becomes powerful and effective. Beneficial in the beginning, beneficial in the middle, and beneficial at the end. And in the hour of death, you will go with satisfaction knowing that you have spent your life meaningfully. We should be more worried about what is going on, what's going to happen after death, than before death. When doctor gives up on me, when rituals no longer work, when friends have given up hope on my life, when anything I do is futile, may I be blessed to remember my Guru's instructions. How incredibly deep. So when we attend Dharma talks, read this book now, or do any Dharma activities, however minor, we should develop good motivation and constantly propel ourselves to be free of worldly concerns. Contemplate on death and impermanence, as I have described just now. And afterwards, do not go back to your old ways. Do not go back to your old habits. Do not think, that monk is a great actor. He was a great joker. He made us laugh. Where is the best show? We must contemplate. We must remain silent and not go back to our old ways. To start gossiping, to start talking. We should not start putting other people down, getting angry, fighting. We should practice it immediately. We should take courage and make a difference and practice it immediately. Do not let it degenerate, but let it excel and grow. This human form endowed with freedom, more valuable than a wish-granting gem, obtained only this once, is difficult to acquire, is easily lost, passing like a flash of lightning in the sky. Remembering this and understanding that all worldly activities are just like husk. At all times, day and night, you must try to take advantage of its essential significance. I, a yogi, have practiced in this way. You, O liberation seekers, should do likewise. J. Tsongkhapa urges us, may his kindness be our guide. This is the essence of the Buddha's teachings. May we gain bodhicitta and realizations of emptiness. By that, may we gain full enlightenment. And when we gain full enlightenment, we don't run to Amitabha heaven. Get on a nice red couch and relax. And sleep and just be free and happy. but come back again and again to serve sentient beings until the end of time. Until the last sentient beings is finished with suffering, may I continue to take rebirth again and again and again to benefit others. Please pray like that and the power will come. And with that, I'll stop the sharing session for now. Oh no, I think I will continue on because it's an appendix and it's quite short. So this is appendix, page 145, exchanging self and others. Tonglen, giving and taking. Giving and taking, Tonglen in Tibetan, is a supremely powerful method to generate deep closeness with oneself and others, while at the same time attacking the roots of the self-grasping and self-cherishing mind. For a long time, Tonglen has only been taught to the most advanced practitioners. During Geshe Chekawa's time, it became known as the Dharma of lepers, because many lepers found their illness cured through this practice. We calm our body and mind and take refuge in the enlightened ones. We remember our truest wish, the unchangeable happiness of every living being. Then we start breathing in others' pain and difficulties through the right nostrils, visualized as black smoke that enters our heart, completely shattering our self-cherishing mind. The black smoke dissolves simultaneously with our ego. Now, through our left nostril, we breathe out the pure white light of the holiest love and wisdom we can conceive of, seeing and feeling how it fills and heals and transforms all beings until they are in a state of lasting happiness and free of any type of suffering, appearing as female and or bhikkhus. Okay. Sorry, I just got lost. Okay, let me repeat again. Now, through our left nostril, we breathe out the pure white light of the holiest love and wisdom we can conceive of, seeing and feeling how it feels and heals and transforms all beings until they are in a state of lasting happiness and free of any types of suffering, appearing as female and male Buddhas. It is recommended to start by visualizing and practicing with someone close to us. This can be ourselves for most of us. This is very important. Whose pain we can hardly bear to see. Later, we move on to someone neutral. Finally, to someone we dislike or hate. We gradually expand our practice to include all living beings. We can elaborate the visualization and simplify it. Whatever works to open ourselves to a direct, intimate, and transforming experience. His Holiness the Dalai Lama has stated that we can also simplify breath in others' pain and send them happiness without any visualization. In this way, we can practice anywhere, anytime. As beginners, we give and take indirectly through visualization and with sincere motivation and deep faith. Nothing is impossible. And one day we can be like the great masters who radiate blessings and absorb sufferings and karmas directly by simply being present because they have gone far beyond any concern for themselves. They are constantly and spontaneously filled with blissful compassion and the fervent longing to serve all beings in realizing their Buddha nature. So I will end this sharing now, and the glossary is explaining some of the terms of the book, and this is the end of this. I've completed sharing from this book, Compassion Conquers All, and this is the book. It is a very good book to get, that we are able to have the path that we can gain enlightenment from without any initiations, without any other things that we need to do, just simply by practicing the 8 verses of mind transformation. Enlightenment is possible. So it is very good that if you can get this book, read it over and over again, and familiarize yourself with Rinpoche's teachings, and also with the 8 verses of mind transformation itself. And thank you very much for sharing your time with me. And in my next session, I'll be starting on another book. So I'll end this session with the completion dedication in Tibetan. Jang Jop Sen Yo Rinpoche, Ma Ke Panam Ge Shi, Ge Panam Pa Mi Pa Yang, Gone Gone Pe Wa Shu, Toni To Wa Rinpoche, Ma Ke Panam Ge Shi, Ge Panam Pa Mi Pa Yang, Gone Gone Pe Wa Shu, Da So Ju Ni Sa Pa Ge Wa Di, Da Da Dro Wa Guna Ka Pa Da, Che Pa Je Su No San Tra Pa Yi, Tam Ping E Bo Rin Du Sa Se Shu, Ge Wa Kun Du Yan Na La Ma Da, Dro We Cho Ki Pa Na, Jo Jing, Sa Dam Lang Yi Ya Te Ra Zo Ni, Do Je Chang Yi Ma Pa Nga Tu Su, Ge Wa Di, Yo Du Da, La Ma Sang Yo Du Yo Ni, Dro Wa Chi Kya Ma Lu Pa, Di Sa La Go Pa Shu, Jo Ki Kya Pu Sung Ka Pa, Jo Su Nam Pa Pe Wa La, Ge Ki Sam Pa Si Wa Dang, Tu Ki Ma Lu Sang Wa Shu, Da Dam Sung Ye Du Sun Dang, Dro Wa Sung Ye La Te Ni, Ge Wa Sung Tra Pa Yi, Tam Pa Yu Re Pa, Gi Yu Shi, Ni Mo De Le Sen De Le, Ni Mi Gu Nyan De Le Shi, Ni Sin Ta Tu De Le Pel, Kun Chu Sung Yi Ji Gi Lo, Kun Chu Sung Yi Ngo Tru Su, Kun Chu Sung Yi Tra Si Shu, Je Su La Ma Ku Sen Rab Ting Ching, Nyong Ka Tri Ni Cho Chu Ke Pa Da, O Sam Tem Pe Dro Mi Sab Sung Yi, Dro E Mu Sa Ta Tu Ni Gi Yu Shi, Ga We Ra We Ko We Shi Gam De, Ben Da De O Ma Lu Gu We Ni, Chen Ren Si Wan Ten Sin Ge So Yi, Sha Pe Shi Ri Ba Ru De Gi Yu Shi, Hom Tom Pe Ngo Tro Ma Lu Pa, Den De Da La Sa Du So, Ko Ren Den Pa Long Chok Nam, Ge Pa Su Shik Shuk Tun Sa. Thank you.